us the checks.
Yeah, Carolyn, Miss Carolyn ain't seen 'em.
Yeah, I'll let Miss Karen look at them before we get started. You know, once you get started, then
Let me fix that, Ben.
Huh.
Let me fix that.
So they need a copy of that.
just give them back to.
It's same thing every time. When did you get them sign that too, or?
No, I got this.
Yeah, that's
So
not,
it says, public comment, sign up sheet in the foyer prior to the meeting.
well, I think we're ready to get started. I will open the meeting of their, January highway meeting, January 24. Take and record roll. Let's see, all our members are present. And we got 2 from highway office, and then we have 2, guests. Next is approve the agenda, and I hope everybody's got a copy in front of them. And I'll take a motion to approve agenda.
Make a motion.
Jeff made the motion, Arlie second, to approve the agenda. All in favor say aye. All opposed, like sign. Well, the agenda is approved. And now we will move into the public comment period. And so, I don't know who wants to go first. We got Hussein and Trevin Taylor. And so,
Yes, we don't really have any public comments. We just
Okay.
wanted to let you know, we're with Energy Land and Infrastructure out of Murfreesboro. We mainly focus on, our group focuses on roadway design. We also deal with utilities, drainage studies, things like that. So we just wanted to let you know who we were, let you know that we're from here. So I'm from Manchester, and then Trevon lives in Manchester.
okay.
And then we have a few others, so that's pretty much it. We don't have any other comments
All right.
to bring up.
What all do you guys design?
So like right now, I'm working on Medical Center Parkway widening.
Okay.
So I have like that. We're doing Broad and Rutherford intersection. We're working on that. We also have some drainage studies we're doing like at Cherry Lane. There's a few others. Most of our work's in Rutherford County right now.
Bridges?
Bridges, we don't have our own staff for bridges, but
Okay.
we're looking to get that. We're really trying to grow our Murfreesboro office. It focuses on municipalities really. And then we have other offices like in Nashville and other that does site design. And then really a big focus of the company as a whole is with gas and energy. So looking
Okay.
at like pipelines and stuff like that. Our Murfreesboro office, we're focused on roadway design. So that's the main gist of what we're working on. But we have projects with Murfreesboro and with Smyrna right now, so trying to get in with TDOT a little bit more too.
Well, if you'd leave us a business card, we'd be,
Yeah.
we might be interested in something like that.
Yeah, Benton and JoJo will be the one that get with them. Yeah.
Here's my business card if y'all want one. Extra bonds too.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. And I'm Jamie's brother too, if you know.
Oh, Jamie Singh?
Yeah.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
I didn't even know he had a brother. He's kept you a secret.
Yeah. Probably a good thing.
I know Jamie. He's a pretty good guy. I'm sure you are too.
I guess it depends who you're talking to.
Yeah. Well, Trayvon says he's all right. So.
All right.
Well, thank y'all for coming. Then again, you know, being the one that makes those decisions, and so, you know,
Yeah, we appreciate you coming by.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
If you need anything, just let us know.
we'll do
I'll
it.
figure it out.
We'll do it. Thank you. You welcome to stay here, or we're gonna go ahead with a meeting.
Yeah.
Whatever y'all
We're
want to
already
do.
here, so
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Okay, next is approve, the last month's minutes, so I will read them here real fast. Coffee County Highway Commission met on December 6, 2023, 3 p.m. at Administrative Plaza Meeting Room. Meeting was called to order with all members present except Ms. Duke. Benton Bartlett, road superintendent, also attended meeting. The agenda was read by Mr. Weaver, which motion was to made to accept the agenda as read by Mr. Bush, seconded by Mr. Markham. All were in favor. The previous month's minutes were read by Mr. Weaver. A motion was made to accept the minutes as read by Mr. Bush and seconded by Mr. Markham. All were in favor. There wasn't any unfinished business per Mr. Weaver. Mr. Bartlett reported the Highway Department had received the new skid steer that was on order and the yearly mowing was complete. He also stated there was a lot of state aid, hot mix completed, but the shoulder still like putting down gravel to be totally complete. He also reported patch crews still patching and the paving will resume in the spring. Mr. Bartlett also stated that he's still waiting on the new dump that is on order. Mr. Markham brought up road name signs. Mr. Bartlett reported all county signs are being tracked with the picture and coordinates when they are put up. Mr. Markham also brought up Goforth and Rigney roads. These roads are in need of some repair. Mr. Bush discussed C. Anderson and Daddy Green roads. Mr. Bartlett says Daddy Green needs a paver to repair. Mr. Weaver thanked the patching crews for their good work. Mr. Weaver set the next meeting date of January 3rd, 2024, 3 p.m. at the Administrative Plaza Meeting Room, Conference Room 1. A motion was made to adjourn by Mr. Markham, seconded by Mr. Bush. All were in favor. Meeting adjourned. So I will take a motion to approve the
I'll
minute.
make a motion to accept.
Jeff made a motion, Arla second the motion. All in favor of approving the minutes as read, say aye. All opposed, like sign. Well, the minutes have passed. We'll let Miss Carolyn catch up and
Thank you.
let her, I think, last month's and this month's to sign.
This ain't ours. Roads and Bridges.
I'll go ahead and start with you, Ben. Got anything to report on?
Not a whole lot. We've kinda slowed down. The oil's kinda shut down, so we're mainly focusing on patching right now. We got a lot of equipment in the garage, getting it ready for next spring. Got a couple of mowers, they're pulling the cab off one today. Gotta get into transmission on it. So we're working in the shop pretty good. Still waiting on our truck. On our sign, going around checking all those, I think we said we had 300 and some odd signs logged in so far.
He's up to 350.
And I'll let JoJo talk a little bit about the patching we've been doing on the sides of the roads. Things are washed off. I'll let him speak on the Durapatcher and things like that. So, other than that, we're mostly concentrating on getting ready for next spring, which isn't that far away, really. I'm sure we'll still be working on equipment till the day we have to put it out in the field. So, yeah, there's always not enough time to get everything ready to go, seems like, but they're going at it pretty good. So that's about all I've got.
Go ahead, JoJo. Since
Yeah, we got the Durapatcher going. We went out and run it. I didn't finish Newt Vanetti, but we went through 2 loads of rock, 2 loads of oil and 4 loads of rock.
Yeah.
It's usually 2 loads of rock per 250 gallons of oil. And but those shoulders, they was deep.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think we got all the kinks worked out of it. We pulled it out of the fence row and
Yeah.
it's working good. I ran it.
Yeah.
And You just gotta take your time, it takes time.
Yeah.
But it's a whole lot cheaper to run that than buying, patch all the time.
Yeah. Well, it looks good. That's what, of course, I guess, drove by you one time or then I think 2 times I saw y'all up there and I was like, I ain't gonna try to go around them. I went, come around. 'Cause
Yeah.
like, I ain't, but, it looks good. That's what, I noticed the other day it's holding, I feel like it's holding,
Yeah, I think it is.
you know. Like you said, if you put that patching down, it had already been gone, you know.
Yeah.
That Dura patcher seems like it's, but y'all spent some time,
I did, I was layering it, I'd put tar and then I'd put, rock,
yeah,
oil rock,
Yeah.
until it filled all the way up.
yeah, yeah,
It did good.
yeah.
And JoJo's been doing a lot of ditching too, and reworking
Yeah.
some tiles, and we got some more tiles we're gonna try to rework while it's too cold and messy to do anything else, and putting a lot of 5x9 down, places that's been washed out.
Getting our paving list for next year or this
Yeah.
year. See what tiles we gotta replace and shoulders we gotta cut and,
Well, it seemed like 2 or 3 meetings ago, you said y'all were a little behind on putting in driveways. Are you might caught up on that too?
oh,
or-
yeah.
Yeah, we caught up on that.
Good deal.
Still, is that still pretty steady about putting driveways in?
Yeah,
or-
we got a call today. But, it's not near as many as we did have. If they were, back in the summer, we got behind so bad because all that storm we had in the middle of summer, so, yeah, we're finally beginning to catch up on that. But I think that tile's gonna be something steady
Yeah.
from now on.
Right,
I don't
Yeah.
think that's gonna slow down.
yeah,
We got a big one to do in the industrial park for, what's that factory?
I think they're, what M-Tech used to be, I don't know what they call themselves.
Kasai,
Kasai.
Yeah, they're using a warehouse over there on the other part. That's, the driveway's kinda falling in on
It's big.
yeah.
42 inch, isn't it, Joe?
so I was gonna say, you can almost park a car on
Yep.
some spots out there, you could, them little
Yeah.
smart cars.
Them old tiles are getting old out there.
We got plenty of salt on hand. We got a salt truck ready to go.
Yeah.
I hope you ain't gotta use it.
We got, we've been going through our salt spreaders, trying to get them all straightened out, but, yeah, it's something we don't wanna use. They're ready in case we do.
Mentioned the building, getting surveyed and stuff.
Yeah, we're getting a survey done out there, and we've got some, bids on some buildings, tool sheds to park some of our equipment in. I think it's 100 by 30 by, 16 foot,
16 foot tall.
yeah.
That's the life of that equipment.
Yeah.
Keeping it,
So we
Out of
got
the
we know that's new to us. Our buddy Jamie Singh left us out there at the city, so we ain't got anyway. They got to tell us what the codes are. We're not too familiar with that. We're in downtown Manchester, so we gotta get all those codes figured out.
Yeah, I know, me and Manchester code's different than the county, and, yeah,
I don't know anything about any of them really, but, yeah, I hope we get started on that maybe in March.
we can put it on the back, or
It depends on what codes tells us to do.
how far are you from property lines, and,
I'm hoping we can put it in the back.
yeah, yeah, y'all pretty tight there,
Yeah, 100 foot long.
yeah,
We ain't got a lot of room out there, that's for
Mhm.
sure.
no, y'all,
But Ben bought some new equipment.
yeah,
We need to get it out of the weather.
yeah,
Good.
y'all pretty tight on space out
Good.
there.
3 sides up, closed or?
3 sides, back, 2 sides, open front. Pitch,
Right,
roof.
Yeah, pitch roof, probably.
or just
open
go
to
from
the-
that building all the way back to the road back there to Walker and just park everything underneath.
Yeah.
That'd sort of be open to the east or something like that, probably if it's back there on the back.
It'd
wouldn't
be
it?
facing Walker Street, so
Yeah. Yeah,
whatever direction that is.
Yeah, wind usually comes from west, don't it?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Maybe that'll
should,
work
that
out.
should be the.
Yeah, I always, if you can, I always like one to open up to the east.
Yeah.
It's better.
I sure didn't know that.
A lot less blow in, rain and
Or
such as
something
that.
this
Sorry
week.
about that.
I just built it.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, we've got some, we've got some that open every which direction, it all depends how you lay out, but, cause most of them you're gonna get worst winds coming out of the west or southwest, you know.
Right.
You open up one to the north, it just gets cold, catch north wind, but east is always if you think about it, no storms coming out of the east, you know.
Get moss grown everything coming from the north.
Yeah.
I'd say we got 200 ton of salt on hand. Think about it.
Yeah, we ain't got room for any more, so
No.
it wouldn't hurt us to have a bigger salt shed, but, that may be something we'll have to do later on.
Y'all do too much more, y'all gonna have to find another location.
Yeah, we are.
Getting tight.
Yeah. That's what, just thinking about there, if you had a place, buy some ground, at least you put the pug mill, like the salt and stuff, you could, you know what I mean? If you free up some little room there, if you just, you know,
Well, there's some conflict with some property between us and 41. They're showing on Tennessee property data that the property line goes right through her. That takes all of her salt shed, doesn't it? It takes that whole corner off back there in the back, so. Northcutt's out there surveying now.
I seen
Maybe,
him out there on that rock on it.
maybe we'll get that figured out. But
so you-
it
so you
would
may not
really
have
be
much
nice to
drainage.
have that little old piece of growed up property all the way over to the 41.
Yours just open my checkbook and write old Eaton a check down there.
No,
Buy that building
It
in.
ain't eating.
It-
Well,
I
the
don't
old
know.
Eaton building.
We looked to see who it belonged to.
Ogles.
Ogles.
Yeah, remember him.
Oh,
If y'all could get that,
Oh, yeah.
Would be nice.
y'all Ogles, he's the one-armed guy that built the, walking sticks
Yeah.
all night. That little
Auburn
block
Lee,
building,
Auburn Lee.
yeah, there was like 3 or 4 of them.
It looks like her daughter owns it now. or
Yeah, he must be
his
dead.
daughter.
Think so.
Oh, yeah, I was talking about the Eaton building.
Oh.
That way you could just park there and have all the back behind you there.
Well, who got that? But he gave a lot of money for that.
Mhm.
That's all I got.
you got anything, Miss Carolyn?
Well, I've been closely going around and around in my car, looking at the good work and the patches. And I believe we're gonna still be employed as long as
Well, I hope so.
we got JoJo and have the patches. We're very happy with all that work. And we really still need some, where the edges of the road on Roten Road, they're just great big, you know, the edges that's, when you turn
Deep.
in, yeah, is cut out, and then that driveway.
There's your patcher job.
Okay, I'll get on it.
Thank you.
Roten Road.
Yes, sir.
Road
Behind the
and road.
graveyard.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Got anything, Arliss? Or-
Well, I was going out getting signatures the other day for my upcoming election there, and got over around Summitville and started hearing the same thing over and over again. And Benton, I bet you can't guess which road is.
Go for it.
No, in
It's,
Summitville,
Yeah, Crouch Road.
Crouch Road.
I'm familiar with that.
Crouch Road, and I was just looking it up here, we've only got a 30-foot right of way, but people are saying that they're getting their tires cut and every other thing on there, and
Yeah, we was talking about that.
we need to probably look into the opportunity to, with some of the property owners down through there, we might could expand that right of way, and I don't know if we could get over toward the railroad anymore or not, but
We can't go toward the railroad.
they won't let us go that way.
No, the trouble with that road, we paved it, it ain't been 3 or 4 years ago.
I think it said 18 or something like that.
It could have been, it's been a while. But
It's,
that,
Which road is it, what,
Clancy, not Clancy, Crouch Road.
Crouch Road.
Runs
It's-
right along railroad tracks from
It's
Pete
where all the,
Sane into,
Somerville.
Somerville Road.
where all the teenagers go to make their car jumps there, over that bridge.
Sir, I'm not a teenager, but I used to do the same thing.
I did that in a Volkswagen one day and the steering wheel came off.
I put my sister-in-law and them on the roof of the car, we went up so high.
Yes, sir.
Don't
I
fix that
grabbed
road.
I grabbed that little stub on that thing trying to, just worked on the brakes and it stopped straight. I was so proud.
No, no doubt.
Yeah, surely I have.
So there's gonna be a lot of obstacles to,
We was talking about, that's the one I was trying to talk to you about the other day on for that, try that Durapatcher out on that one. That Durapatcher, it's really hard to fix that side of the road with a paver and a
yeah,
roller because it's so narrow. When you meet somebody on there, they run off the edge of the road
Yeah.
and it crumbles that kind of road off pretty easy.
yeah.
And, so
Yeah, I don't know, but I just heard enough
we'll
on
try to
there,
get you fixed up, Arliss, because we want you to win the election.
yeah.
Cause you got a hill,
I got so much opposition there.
you got a bank and a ditch.
Depends on what
Yeah.
office
Yeah.
I mean,
it's got trees.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
that-
nothing there to work
Yeah,
with.
there's not,
Big old trees and the railroad on the other side, you're
Yeah.
not gonna get anything off the railroad,
yeah,
usually.
There ain't but a couple of places in there that you could even think about widening. That's when you get close to the end of it.
a couple of the people I was talking to said, I think Jimmy Sane, between Jimmy Sane and the Keels, and a couple of people like that, that would be probably pretty reasonable to talk to. You know, actually, if we could improve that road in any way, it would all help, it would help all their property values.
My great son-in-law is a Crouch,
Yeah, but,
right on that curve, next to the church.
like I say, if you know, if the Durapatcher will, you know, get it in better shape for now, it may be a long-term project or something, but,
Yes, I never go, like when I go to Somerville Grain, I take, you know, I stay on,
yeah.
that's why I'm trying to figure out where,
You don't want a grain truck on that road.
Yeah,
for sure.
when you turn there at that store,
yeah,
on-
and that's what I figured out where it's at, if you,
yeah, it's just a little old,
Yeah.
narrow road, I
Yeah.
mean.
it's from, yeah, that's why I didn't, when you said the name, it didn't, but I never,
Yeah,
when
It-
I go to Stevens quite a bit, but I always stay on, you know, I guess Somerville.
yeah.
Come there and turn
It's
there.
listed as a 16-foot surface width. And
That's probably about right.
Mm,
that's
probably,
before
yeah.
anything crumbled off. And so now you're probably,
14, but
yeah, you're probably 14 now. And, so,
That's probably the 30-foot right of way, like you said, don't give you much to,
yeah, and with the railroad over there, it don't give you anywhere to go on that side.
yeah.
So,
hey, you could put one lane on that hillside there where the railroad tracks are, couldn't you? Like NASCAR.
Yeah.
One thing that's happened that I think has really cleared out are those areas there. Some different people have bought and cleared it, going in there on the left, and that, I think that'll help, hopefully help
anyway, yeah, if we
with
could,
that.
if,
'Cause I
think
know
you
they
might
ain't a
get
whole
out
lot.
there with the patching machine, that might buy us some time to, you know,
It's
'cause-
really hard to fix with paper.
Yeah.
We went through there and had it as wide as we could get, and it's probably a little better, 16 foot, but
yeah,
people meeting
Yeah.
on that road, and they just choose it off.
Well, that's just like where they worked on what JoJo did on New Benetti, some of that you know, as far as most of the surface, cause y'all overlaid it some, but that edge didn't take you no time and it crumbled right off, so.
Yeah.
So like you said, you can't get I guess that paper can only go so far and
Right.
you get in the ditch
Well,
and
you
so.
can't get it packed is the problem, with a smooth drum roller, and and to keep the roller from rolling off in the ditch, you gotta keep it on harder ground, and it's just kinda floating out there, it's not really mashing it down. And that Durapatcher, you don't even have to put a roller on it, so.
Yeah.
It's the closest thing we've got to fixing that I know of, other than maybe a road grader and running his tires on it to pack it. But I think we got, we got several places like it. Swan Road's getting that way too.
Yes. It is.
Yeah, and it's just all about wider vehicles, you know, they don't have to be all that wide, people get scared when they meet each other, and they run off the edge of the road, so that.
Yeah. And there's so much more traffic than.
Once you get to the edge of it, it's not like you said, it's not packed, so it's gonna just,
Break
That's
off.
that's
Push
what
away.
happened to it, so.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'd like to ask one question, excuse me. Jojo, do you think that 16th model, and I know it is because I've been looking at it, but it has really improved with the rock and the big ditches,
Totally.
and that's just a win-win. And I'm not sure about where we talked about before down in the.
Down in the
gym
holler?
up,
We're gonna get that done too.
We just got that thing running, we got plenty to do with it, so. We just ain't got there yet.
Well, we appreciate you and your
Sounds
workers.
good.
Anything else, Arliss? Anything, Jeff?
yes, let me say, no. Talking about the sides of the road, the only one that I've had anybody really complain about, Black Chapel,
Shoulders?
yes. I mean, they're like this, and I mean, it's at the white line too, I mean, you, especially coming off of,
Ben's got the shoulder machine coming.
from Lindell Bell,
Yeah.
when you're coming back toward town, you go around that one curve, son, you drop off, you're
Yeah.
dropped off.
I know it's right there at the church where I put that 5x9 last year, before you dip down into Luscala.
Well, you know where, wasn't it Bartlett that built that? It's got that big,
Barton,
Barton.
Barton's got that big building out there now. Well,
Yeah.
from there up,
Yeah.
it's not the whole road, there's just certain spots out there that, like I say, about,
From
Same
Brian
road.
Barton's up to the four-way.
yeah, well, back the other way.
Okay.
That's pretty much all I got. I think y'all doing a good job.
Absolutely.
We'll go to Home Depot and get some of that filler, put in my road where y'all have to come out there and mess with it.
well, if I had, just get a whole truckload,
I'll tell you what, I think no, I'd do a whole lot
that's
with
so
that stuff.
expensive, ain't it?
Yes, it is.
We getting it for about $90 a ton, and if I think we figured it up one time, if you bought that by the ton, was it about $50 a bag?
I think so, somewhere around there. What, and 50 pounds?
50 pound,
If those bags, that'd be $2,000 a ton.
yeah. So, yeah,
I had to do some work up there at Greens. He had a hole there, and I said, that's the only thing I know to do, and you need to cut it out. You know, you can't just just throw in the hole, it'd be all right. I thought, no, it won't.
but yeah, if you just got a small job, that's the way to go, that's pretty good stuff.
But like I said, if you got a hole, you got to cut it out, put that in there, and then pack it down. You can't just throw it in
Like
a little dip.
It's got something to stick to.
Cause as soon as the vehicle hits it, like the sides of the road, just spreads it out.
Yeah.
So that's all I've got.
Everything we done talked about, they've been bragging about them for coming out. Seems like the last few months, it seemed like I've seen them pretty hot and heavy patching out our way, and then of course that new finale, we've already talked about it. I can brag about how good it looked, you know. And so that's all I had.
Yeah, overall, I think the people that I've talked to, real happy with everything, just like, say, this little situation here and yonder, and obviously, these things tearing up faster than you can fix them just about, but
Like
And to
everything
me-
else, it just takes a little time.
Well, to me, the worst thing is just so much more traffic anymore than what
It's true.
used to, I mean, you know,
Well, that drought's really helping us out too.
yeah.
We was talking about that today, how bad it usually is this time of year, trying to get leaves out of, cross drains and where the big rains has washed all the leaves down there in one spot. We just hadn't had that yet, so
If it rains, and that's where they push those potholes up and get a weak spot.
I'm sure it's coming, but so far so good.
We talked about starting paving Sherrill Road.
Yeah, yeah.
Coker
Sherrill
Road.
Road, Rutledge Hill,
What was the first one you said,
was
Gerald?
Miller's Crossroad from, Wattendorf,
Sherrill.
Cheryl.
Sherrill Road.
from Wattendorf up to, 127.
Hot mix.
And there's one other we had listed.
That circle.
Oh, yeah, Fountain Road. We're gonna do,
yeah.
try to do something on Fountain Road.
Yeah.
Well, this was in Hillsborough I was talking about, that neighborhood,
Oh, Limbo Drive.
Limbo Drive.
Yeah. I know exactly where it's at, but again, I never drive down through there because
Bad.
there's no point of, a subdivision, I don't have much,
It's bad in places, I guess there's water standing in there or something.
yeah.
What's the update on, well, I had down at Tullahoma? Roderick, Roderick,
Oh, we're through, about done all we're gonna do there.
With the bridge all leveled up.
Yeah, they tar and chipped it and paved it.
It's been a while since I've been down through there.
Well, they paved, just that one spot.
Last time I was down there, I lost 2 teeth.
How'd you do that?
Where that bridge had,
Oh,
They
God.
quit going out.
so I've been going to, what is that little road there? Normandy Road, I'll just
Yeah.
go that way.
Frank Isle.
Yeah.
That's smooth now.
well, you don't have to be in my district anyway.
Yeah, I do too, that's how I go to Lowe's, back way,
That's one of our busiest roads in the county.
no doubt.
Yeah,
Probably
Miller's
got a
Cross,
few more candidates for that too, don't we?
Miller's Crossroads, yeah, I can see, you got some holes that, it seems like they'll patch them and then come right back up and there's
We
a
cut
world,
the shoulders off last week
yeah,
from AEDC to,
Yeah, those recurring potholes, they usually got water problems right there close by. So
yeah,
You know, we was out there Friday and picked up from, Wartendorf or whatever, up to the 127. It was cold, so we stopped there, that was our stopping point.
yeah. But yeah, I drive it about every day and there's a world of traffic.
it's just cracking up pretty bad.
No, I was
Yeah.
just kidding, I didn't lose no
Yeah.
teeth.
I know you did.
I still get some calls on Sheltertown Road. They're just crying and crying.
Yeah, they're
It's
gonna
like
take
some of
that
the
off the
others.
list, ain't
Shelton
It's
Town.
not
they? Yeah,
good.
take it off county road list.
Yeah.
We fixed that one driveway, that concrete driveway.
I noticed that.
I think they were happy about it. Well, they been.
They
Which
should
one? I don't
be.
remember which one's
The
that.
one that was cracked and we tore it all out and concreted it, the end of it.
Oh, yeah. Was that on Shelton Town?
Yeah.
Tina and
Yep, Tina.
is Randy or something like that.
Any other business? We need to set our next meeting date, and if I'm looking at it right, it'll be the 7th.
7th, yeah.
7th of February at 3 PM here in the meeting room, so. If there's not any other business, I'll take a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
A motion by Arliss, I guess Jeff will second it.
Carolyn second.
Yeah, or Carolyn will second.
Yeah.
All in
I can
favor,
vote on
adjourn
it.
and say
That
aye.
way they'll know you're there. Aye.
All opposed, like sign. Well, the meeting is adjourned till February.
Thank y'all so much. Happy
Welcome.
New Year.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, happy New Year.
I was going to let you know too, we do have a survey group too, so.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.